Hello everyone, welcome welcome to the stream. How are we all feeling? We ready? Oh, it's warm yet freezing in here at the same time. We all ready for some Skyrim? And by we I mean me. Chairs in order. It's been a long weekend, I feel like. Not actually, just feels like it's been a long weekend. It feels like it's been almost an entire week since I last streamed. And now we're here to play some some Skyrim. Just fix my volume a little bit. There we go. Okay. Game face on. No. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We may as well just jump in. We're here with our boy Clarence. That's not Clarence, by the way. This is Clarence. Our majestic boy. This is Vilcus. Oh, can you?
It's all in the swing. Let me show you.
Wow. Jeez, expensive, isn't it? Alright, well, we can't afford that, so let's just continue. What am I doing? I'm pressing this button. Alright, I don't remember where we were up to. I think we were finishing a companions guild quest, and then we were going to go and try and do the actual, like, just a part of the main quest, just so that we can get dragons in the world, because so far we don't actually have dragons, and we are playing Skyrim, which is the cool story that added more dragons, so it feels kind of weird to not have dragons. Okay, give him a little tickle on the tush. Where did that other guy go? Maybe Vilgus got him. Or maybe there wasn't another guy, it's very possible. Okay, not that way. Is there a button, or is it just go around the other side? Yeah, it'll just go around this way, won't it? So, no one's here. Oh! Feels good, man. Cooked beef. Okay, sure. Alright, let's just blitz through this as quickly as as we can. We just want to kill everyone that we see, because that is just our vibe. Oh! How did you take that hit so easily? Shut up! Oh, I thought that might give us some smithing or something. Come on! I'm really good at this part. Watch. Nailed it. Don't really want that. Gold. Elven's sort of devouring. I don't have the space for it. I need to actually finally sell something somewhere. I just have so much junk in my pockets that I keep meaning to sell, but the problem is that everyone wants to kill me. So it makes it a little difficult to sell what's in your pockets when everyone wants to stab you in the throat, you know? Can make it just a little bit more difficult. Not sure if you guys have experienced that in your lives at all, but sometimes when I go outside and people want to slice me open, it makes it a little bit difficult to sell them my trinkets. Do we need? No, we don't. We don't need any of this crap. Is there further this way? Wait, is this the way we came from? Well, there's someone dead here, so I'm going to say yes. That is the way we came from. That is generally a good indicator of I have been there before. Is there is a dead person. Nothing to concern you.
Easily blocked.
Yeah, what about this one then? What about this one? Vilkus, really? Just loot real quick. Oh, nothing worth getting there. Oh, he's chopping her head off or something. Level up! Sweet. What do we need? I mean, health, we always need health. We probably should get more stamina. Did we have enough? We were looking for for 90, weren't we? Skull Crusher's not there yet. At least I don't think so. Was this 80 or 90? Yeah, that's 90. That's 100. Yeah. So we still need to wait for level 90 on heavy. Sorry, on two-handed. So instead, we'll just go all the way around the the entire thing, completely missing what we were supposed to be landing on. And it'll be fine. Okay, that requires 70. Problem is, Fist of Steel is useless to us. I do need that though. Like, this is kind of irrelevant to us. But I do need... Hello? I do need the end perk. Why can't I get it? Oh, do I not even have... Oh, I don't even have that one yet. Oh, God. I have to throw in a bunch of wasted perks. Is there something better I can get in Restoration before then? This just feels like a big waste. Oh, that could be good. That's pretty handy as well. Half restoration. I mean, all of these things are really helpful, actually. Yeah, I should just... I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get all of these ones, I think. I don't wanna be throwing away like perks into useless areas until I'm sort of out of other areas to spend them in. Because right at the end, at the top of that heavy armor tree on the left side, it will eventually pay off for us. But we have so many other ones that will be much more useful in the restoration tree. Considering we do actually use restoration. Oh, I didn't want the ingot. Well, I've got it now. No turning back. There's no possible way we could put it back. It's with us now. Focus. I was trying to get him to step on the... Trying to get him to step on the plate there. I wanted to see what it did. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna be that thing. I wanted to send him flying. Don't, Vilcus. Okay, he went around. I was just waiting for him to step on it as I went past and just splatter me against the wall. I'm just gonna real quick refresh my dashboard because it's very possible that no one's here, but it's also possible that my my Twitch is not working. So I'm just gonna refresh it. So if anyone is there, please let me know that it's working. Oh, bit of lag there. Will it refreshes? I think we need any of this other than the gold. That shield just jump? Okay, we don't need light armor. Was that... Oh, this is the other exit, right? Whoops. Kind of actually just want to take damage from this guy. But then again, also, I just murdered them, so maybe not. Why did they kill a horse? The werewolves, I understand. But why kill the horse? Was it a werehorse? Is that indeed a thing? Wait, why is that? I thought the werewolves were our friends. Well, never mind that. I mean, I know that they like lose a bit of control when they're in werewolf form, but I didn't realize they would just blind hunger. Does that mean I'm gonna have to kill Vilcus because he's gonna like turn into a werewolf and then I'll be like, well, you attack me and I have to kill you. You wouldn't think that I've actually done all this before with my complete lack of knowledge of how the quests go. What? Oh, Vilcus.
Lucky hit. Victory is yours.
Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, coin purse. Okay, it's a few more down this way. Oh wait, is this the way? That's the way I came in, right? Yeah, I came in that way. So we're gonna go up these stairs, I think. Wait. No, there's dead people here. It can't be this way. I must have come in here. So that means I'm going this way. Yeah? Capiche? Refuge. Okay, this looks like I'm going the right way. Ocean cellar. Hey, buddy. How did that miss? God damn, I am sick of this cough. Piss off. Wait, does my item have insufficient charge? Who would have guessed? Oh, God. Can you face the right way? Oh, he's got a bit of gold in him. Nice. Some leaks. His pants are leaking. I'm so funny. Alright, let's take the fragments so we can make the crappy axe that we'll never use. Oh yeah, I'm a warrior now. One-handed, come on. Oh wait, it gets his block as well. Great. I'm glad I just got a level up in one-handed and block. He says, whilst wielding a giant two-handed weapon. Oh, there's like a workbench and stuff here. I can't even remember what they do if I'm quite honest. What does it do? Nothing. It's a proven item. Okay. And what does the anvil, the anvil do? It makes... Makes items. Okay, we know everything. Right, and this is the exit from where we were at the start. Cool. So did we... Was that all of them? Was that it? Did we actually just... Surely we didn't just wipe them out and that was it. Surely there was like a big silver dude. Bro. Well, I guess that's it. So we go, let's remove that marker because we've already done that. And we go back to Whiterun. Alright, if there's gonna be that one dude again, guaranteed there's gonna be that one guard that's gonna be like, you violated the law! And then we're just gonna chop his head off. Except we can't because he's apparently an important guard because he's the captain of the guard and he can't die. So we'll just slap him again.
The others have probably prepared progress by now.
Where are you, son? Where you at?
What do you want?
And Kodlak's funeral. Okay. Alright, that pesky captain hasn't shown up, which is helpful. Ghosts, welcome, how are ya? Hello, finally, welcome. It's been a little while, how you doing? Can we just use the Skyforge? Let's just... I wanted to use the forge while his body was on it. I mean, I'm assuming that's what we actually are gonna do, because we're gonna set him on fire, but I just wanted to do it while everyone was like still talking. And be like, no, I wasn't ready, what are you doing? Fine. Good, you? I'm not too bad, other than this annoying tickle in my throat that won't piss off and keeps me coughing. I'm doing pretty good. We got a new dishwasher today, and it's just gonna make my life so much easier. The one that we had, it was like, it kind of worked, but it just like, unless you had like barely anything in the dishwasher, it would just, I would have to rewash everything. And considering we always like needed to put a decent amount in there, sure. Then it was just basically more of a waste of time than just washing them by hand. But now the one that we got now, it's a much more expensive one, and I tested it, and everything in it is basically clean, other than like 2 things that I didn't really like rinse or even do anything with. Alright, well, let's go and get Kodlak's fragment, if that's what the kids are calling it these days. Ooh, wash dish good? Yeah. It's gonna be so nice not having to like double wash everything. It's gonna make my life so much easier. I refer to myself as Goblin, and that's good, and good for you. Ah, I see. The Ghost Ninja Goblin. Classic. I can respect a good Ninja Goblin. Okay. I don't want to steal your plate, I just want to steal your shards. Ah. Okay, let's just put a bunch of our junk in here. There was something in here that we picked up. Well, I know we picked up a steel ingot that we don't need. Also, I'm pretty sure we don't need the witches' heads anymore. And considering he was the one, do we still need them? We need both of them, really? Do we need fresh meat? No, we don't need fresh meat. Surely not. That should be enough. We'll just put a, you know, a mammoth tusk in his dresser. It's what he would have wanted. It's what he would have wanted. Alright. Let's get this ceremony over with so I can summon some actual dragons. Now, we may run into a problem. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of what this problem is. I've managed to keep it pretty sort of not very obvious so far, like pretty under wraps, but it is possible that when I go into the palace of the place where I've killed the entire guard, they may not like me and may not want to talk to me. I mean, I don't actually need to go there yet, though. This is not actually Whiterun, by the way. I'm talking about somewhere else. Where I have to... I don't know where I have to meet that lady specifically, so we'll find out. And I don't know if she hates me. She might not. Yes, he would. Yeah, it's exactly what he would have wanted.
It's as simple as that.
Being moonborn is not so much of a curse as
There's no way that he would.
Right for you.
Oh, that's a problem.
You want to
Yeah, let's just say currently,
meet Islamor and know the
of the places in the known world, other than Solstheim and
and you avenged him.
Godlack did not care.
wherever the vampires are, I can't remember what it's called, like Dawn
Not what this is about.
something. It's not Dawnstar. I don't know. It's something weird. I am allowed in Winterhold,
That's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
and that's it.
Man used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul. Even in death.
So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Of Islamor.
There, the souls of the harbingers will heed the call of northern steel. We can't even enter the tomb without it. And it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
Well, good thing we have all the pieces then.
And the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The
Yeah, you
blades
tell him,
are tools.
Ireland.
Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that? Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield runner here.
I mean,
Flames of a hero can reform.
oh wait, is that the?
The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthran, and now it will take you to meet
Look at him wielding that thing.
As the one who
Stay a while and
I
listen.
think you should be the one to carry Uthran in the back.
I'll be lurking. No worries, Ghost. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate it.
For Kodlak.
Yeah. We're gonna see how many. Let's see how we go this stream. How many people we end up killing. Is this what we want to do? Do we want? I guess we do. I want to release the dragons. But I appreciate the lurk, so enjoy it. Is this is this part of the quest a long part of the quest? That's the real question. Oh my goodness, it wants us to go all the way up there? Oh, that's near Winterhold, the only place that still accepts me. Do I have to go there now? I feel like they'll just wait for me, right? Yeah, she'll be right. Let's just now just dip out and go somewhere else. So... Oh, is that one, right? Yes, that one. That's the one we want to do. Let's take off all of these ones. Show this one on the map. Locate the Dragon Burial Site. Okay. Here we go. Windhelm. Oh, this could get messy. See, the thing with Whiterun at the moment is that we have relatively recently, we'll say, forced all of their guard into early retirement. However, Windhelm, I don't think we've been here in a while, so it's very possible they haven't retired yet. Okay, no, I think because we're at the stables, we're all right at the moment. We don't have to make anyone go into any early retirements or anything yet. That bunny just went and drowned itself? My stamina looks like it's gotten a little better, but I really need to get that top level heavy armor thing. It's just so out of the way. Alright, so this is where we're meeting her.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon. It's attacking.
Oh, good. Where's this dragon? I mean, I literally just saw it fly over.
Dragon burial ground. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
I mean, there it is. Hey, buddy. Sure, it just flew over us. Well, it's time to go kill us a dragon. Or a health and ingots, I think. So that's Alduin, just casually waking up his friends. Oh, can I even get there this way? The answer is yes. Oh, my flipping chat has scrolled itself again. I hate when it does that. Oh god, it doesn't like tabbing back in. Where is wasn't Delphine supposed to be with us? I thought she came with us. In the butt before he takes off. You don't get to take off. Oh, now you show up to try and take the glory after you shot it with like 2 arrows. I'm helping! No. You don't get to say that you helped. I still don't think I want this. It's too heavy. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna steal its soul and then talk to you, I guess. And then leave. Is there a, is there like an altar here or something? No. Sure. Claire, welcome. The exclamation mark goes before the lurk. Come on, people. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy your lurk. It's the one that got away.
Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. I'm one of the last members of the Blades.
Ah, yes, I was part of them. Back in my Oblivion days.
And we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
I know who the Blades are. I don't need to ask this question.
Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known
Joffrey.
as
Joffrey is your name.
protectors of the Septim Emperors.
Poor
Those
Joffrey.
days are long gone.
F in the chat for Joffrey.
For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
Surprise! It's
First thing we
me.
need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
I think my game just crashed. Oh, no, it just froze for ages.
Before the Great War, our Grand Master.
Okay, I don't really care about your lore.
The Empire,
I just wanna-
and now the
I just wanted to release the dragons,
Thalmor. If we
and I know that this is what this is where the dragons come out.
Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Cool, sounds good. Delphine's secret door key? At least buy me dinner first. Alright. Well, we've released the dragons. And I've already... we had a plan for what we were going to do this stream. Well, I think actually one of the plans was sell all of this garbage that I have. So if we go into Windhelm, there's going to be a vendor in Wilhelm, right? Why did my thing just stop working? What? Why is it gone? Oh my God. Can you stop that? Thanks. Thanks, OBS, for just randomly changing my game capture. Really appreciate it. He said extremely sarcastically. Alright, I'm just looking for a shop. You guys know where a shop is? You're the cook, okay, but do you know where a shop is? You, sir, you look like you know where a shop is.
Crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I say... Which way is the shop?
So be it.
Where's the shop? You, sir, can you tell me which way the shop is? I have a feeling it might be to the left, but it's hard to confirm when people are trying to stab me. So if one of you could just be so kind as to point me in the direction, I'll be on my way. Alternatively, we could kill all of you and then move that way, which is probably just as easy at this point. Let's just do a cheeky heal. Let's just walk down here, because I'm pretty sure it's in this direction. Like, I think... Is it over there? Can one of you guys confirm that it's over that way? Any of you? Can any of you confirm that... Just... If it's this way, one of you fall down dead. If it's that way, just one of you just fall down dead. Oh, it's this way. Okay, sick. Wait, there's another... You guys wouldn't have lied to me, would you? You guys wouldn't deceive me, would you? Oh, he ran away. Brave Sir Robin, brave Sir Robin. Can I just kill this guy already? Oh, he's an immortal, isn't he? He's gonna be one of the immortal ones. Does he have a name? I thought he was just Windhelm Guard. But there's too many other people in the way, it's hard to tell. Okay, well. Now it's just me and you. You don't have a name. No, you're Windhelm Guard. Why are you allowed to get back up? Why are you specifically the most impressive Windhelm Guard that is not allowed to die? What makes you so important? That's a cool sword though. This guy. What is it? A mighty steel greatsword. That's fun. Do you know which way to the market? I don't understand why this guy is the strongest guard alive. Oh, maybe he's like the dude you talked to about the murder. Maybe that's why. Hey guys, have you seen a... Maybe it wasn't this way. I'm looking for a market. It's cold, pretty open. Ah, here we go.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best
Yeah, what do you guys for sale? Alright, now we can hopefully sell all this garbage that we have. Especially like the heavy stuff. Alright, sell that. This is all weightless. I think that's it. Yeah, because this is just... Cool, so that's most of it. Because they're the blacksmith. Does somebody else... Are you the armor smith? Looks like it. So if I can sell sell you the rest of my stuff. Wait, what? This is all the stuff I have. Okay. Let's just... We literally don't need any of it. You've got no money though. Okay, well, can you give me anything in return? What about... Potion seller? Books? No? Oh, what? Why can you... Confusing why you can buy some of this stuff, but the other dude couldn't. Can you, like, train me or anything? No. Alright, well, I got rid of, like, half my stuff, so... There is that. Let's save it.
I've been meaning to speak to you.
Okay, well... That was, like, step 1 of the process done. Now what were we doing? Serious killer? Yeah, who could that have been? Let's do the Golden Claw. Why not? I don't remember... Oh, there's 2 things to do in Riverwood. Oh, there's enemies after me? How could this be? How has this happened? Okay, if I can do it quickly enough. Wait, there's gonna be guards outside, isn't there? Yep. Hi! How dare! Like that. You people and your shields. Very rude. No, you can't. Whoop. Can you get me? Oh, you got me. Wow. Guess that didn't work out for you. Wait, did that just say witnesses killed and bounty removed? Because it usually doesn't do that for me for guards. Usually it's just like, eh. You still killed him. Alright, Riverwood. How many people are still alive at Riverwood? I guess we'll find out. At least some. Wait, is that the invincible dude from... No, I didn't press that. I hate the freaking... I specifically chose the other one. I hate the system in this. I don't know why it's so bad. Like, I don't remember ever really having much of a problem with it, but... Oh, this time when I'm playing it, it just doesn't matter what I do. Whenever I select an option, half the time it just goes, ah, you meant jail, right? No. No, I didn't. Also, why is there now suddenly an enemy? Didn't I already kill you before I saved it? Oh, this is someone completely different, actually. Sorry, what? It's hard to hear with your head rolling around on the floor. Could you speak up a little bit? Okay, let's try again. This time, when I click on I'd rather die, don't send me to jail. You know? Maybe do the thing that the option says. Oh, these are different guards as well. Alright, see how I've got this one selected? I'm pressing down, it's the bottom option. I've clicked on that option. Okay, it's selected that option. Thank goodness. No, you can't, because you're dead. Oh yeah, the can opener. Boom, that's 1 tin of beans, son. The beans are his brain, by the way. His brains. Just take it out. Alright, where is... So there's 2 people here. One of them is... One of them is Delphine, who I don't really want to talk to yet. I think she owns the inn, right? So I think it's this place I want to go. The other one is for the Golden Claw thing.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Hey, mate.
I don't know what you heard, but the Riverwood, yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. It was an ornament, solid gold. You found it.
Yep.
There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Is that it? Oh, we get 800 gold, I guess. Sure. You know what we should do? Should we like try and do the Dark Brotherhood stuff? Should we do that? I'm pretty sure we have a letter from the Dark Brotherhood. How do you work this menu again? Let's do J. There we go. Is it Misk? No. Oh wait, when I say no, I mean no, it's not these other ones. It might be Misk. Aventus Artino? That sounds Dark Brotherhood-ish. But I can't remember if that's him. Because I know you've got to find the person doing the Black Sacrament. But I don't remember where and how you do that. Okay, hold on. Can we get this one knocked off, please? Wait, where is this person? Are they just in Windhelm? Or is that... is that not leading me to the right place? This does seem like the right spot for the person doing the Black Sacrament. This does seem vaguely familiar.
By order of the Yarn, stop right there.
I'm gonna go with no.
That can be arranged.
Hey, what you doing?
Excuse me, I was pulling my hammer out. If you could not attack me during that time, that would be greatly appreciated. You guys really replenished your guard quick, didn't you? I mean, it helps that this guy's invulnerable. Let me just heal real quick. You could just slap me a couple times, you know, just so I can really get that restoration here, like level up. Would be really nice. Oh. Careful, guys. There's civilians here. Wait, this is the same dude. What does this copy paste do? Yes, I have. Your brother's down there, dying on the pavement. Wait, is that him? Yeah, that's him. Okay. Just wanted to know if I could kill him or not. Where is the house? So I'm pretty sure there's a house in here somewhere. No, stop. That has the chick doing the Black Sacrament. But I don't remember where it is. Over here somewhere, maybe? House of Clan Shadow Shield? No, that doesn't sound right. I feel like it's a... Is it like an abandoned house or something? So, if you could just relax. Does anyone know where this house is? I'm sure it's around here somewhere. German? German? You know what? Let's take a punt on this house. If we can open the damn door. Jesus, this one's been real tricky. Okay, it is on the left side. So close. Ah! I hate it when it does that. When it's like right there. What? Did it move? Has it moved? What? What is going on? It's like it's moved. There we go. I swear it was higher than that. Look for clues. Clues for what? Maybe this is the right one. Beware the butcher. This does sound familiar, but I don't know if... Wait, this might be the clues for the person who murdered that other person, rather than Black Sacrament. Or are they one and the same? I don't remember. One of these bookshelves. Bookshelves, not bookshelves, wardrobes. Opens up, doesn't it? This one? It's nailed? How is it nailed to a brick wall? What do you mean? It's in the back panel. Is this the Black Sacrament? No, I don't think so. Oh, can you just like not leave all this stuff all over the floor, please? It's really quite inconvenient. Hang on. Is there a bed upstairs or something that I could have a quick kip in? It's a very empty house. Is this the house that I end up getting? Like if I was to buy a house here, is this the house that you get? Guess we just go out. So we found a bunch of stuff, but it didn't seem to do anything. Oh, Butcher Journal 1 and Butcher Journal 2. Can we read that one? I don't think that was it. I don't think that's the one we were looking for. There's like a house with some lady doing a ritual in the basement. Do I have to go to the orphanage first or something? Pete, welcome to the stream. How are ya? What? You're allowed it? Well, not exactly. But, you know, allowed is quite a subjective term. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
His name is Coach Wilson. He's really rich. He owns a farm called Holy Farms. He told me once that
Yeah, we're talking about the Black Sacrament. Please talk about that That's what I want to do.
I want to
Order doesn't matter. Very warm. Is someone shooting me in my face? Come on now. Can you stop? Thank you.
Wow, look at all the colors.
Yeah, look at all the colors. Look at all that blood. Look at that red. Can you please stop? I'm trying to talk to the child. I'm getting out of here. Continues to stay exactly where he is. Nah, I don't think so. There we go. We got a key. Don't think I was supposed to kill her. Don't care. He was talking about the Black Sacrament. Was that where I need to go? Oh, were you saying the order and what you do stuff doesn't matter, and I was very warm to where the house is? Is that what you were saying? So I'm trying to find where to pick up the Dark Brotherhood quest. Oh, here we go. Aretino residence. Wow, I was very warm. I was basically on fire. The house is just here. Yeah. Because I know that I was looking for Evento Arentino or whatever his name. Could you please? And that kid was like talking about the Black Sacrament. I'm like, I have to be close. Very close. But I just couldn't find it. Oh, that was the kid doing. He was the one that was doing the Black Sacrament. This whole time. That literally was Aventus. I didn't even see his name. I just completely didn't see his name at all.
My prayers have... It worked. I knew you'd come. I just knew it. I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came. An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
That's right. That's me. Just don't say anything.
There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract.
Yep. I'll do it.
My mother, she died.
Very
I'm
well.
alone now. So
Good
they sent
day.
me to a terrible orphanage in Riften.
Good
Waterhall.
day to you.
There's some cruel
Welcome, Adam. Welcome to the stream. How are ya?
But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us.
So what you're telling me is you want me to go and kill
From the Black Sacrament.
everyone in the orphanage.
Kill for all of the kind.
Everyone in the orphanage? I exist. Wow. You think, therefore you am.
Honest,
That's right. Therefore you am.
I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to honor, I really miss my friends there.
Is the guard still here? I know, it looks like he pissed off for a sec. Sweet. Well, let's go and kill, let's go and kill an entire orphanage then. Yeah, she was probably part of it. Do I have to, like, select it? Oh, yeah, there we go. Look for clues. Yeah, this one just, like, accidentally just picked up. Alright, let's go to the orphanage. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe... Oh, no, it definitely is that one. Alright. Therefore you is B. I exist. I am as, therefore I is B. Exist. I don't know, I don't even remember what I said before.
What a waste.
Yeah. Kind of sad, isn't it? Honestly, who would do that sort of thing? Like, who would just come up to some random person just trying to do their job and just murder them in broad daylight? What kind of a maniac does that? How far away is this person? I thought they were in Windhelm. They're in Riften? My goodness. Wait, I haven't been to Riften yet? Oh, well, this is going to be an adventure, isn't it? I guess I've been near Riften because I have problems, let's say, in the rift. But I guess I've never been to actual Riften. Oh, that's right. I couldn't get in, could I? Well, this changes now. We have a way in, I guess. Not like
All
that.
hail the great and mighty log.
Hail him. Thank you for the prayers, Adam. I hope you feel blessed by these prayers. Can I just jump over this? Surely. No, it's thought of everything. There is a way in though. I saw it last time, but I cannot remember where it was. Oh, hi thug. Who hired you? Who could I possibly have upset? Guys, if you could just wait a second, I've really got to find out who I possibly could have upset. This Sven. No, I think that was an old one. That's... Oh wait, is it just the same chick has just sent multiple people? Oh no, here we go. Here's the most recent one. All right, you know, you have trouble keeping up. My dear Edessa. Raven Sadri. Okay, so that's another person I need to kill, obviously. Next. Oh, he brought a shield. How cute. It's right, buddy. I just made you miss that. I made it so that arrow missed you. I was just helping you out, you know? Look how close that was. You nearly took an arrow to the head. Why am I looking in the sky? You nearly took an arrow to the face. I just saved you from taking that. Because then you would have to be like one of those NPCs that was like, I used to be an adventurer.
No use for your kind.
And now, you don't have to say anything. So really, I did you a favor. Chomp. You did crime outside and guards wouldn't let you into the city? Yeah. This is very true. But I'm pretty certain that there is a way in. And I'm almost 100% certain that I've gone past here a few times. It's really annoying that I can't just jump in here, because I could definitely make that. And then the last time I went past, I didn't have time to stop and actually go in, but...
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Sir?
What say you in your defense? That can be arranged.
I'm just drifting away, apparently. Yeah, when I was like in the middle of this, I stumbled across the like a river entrance or something, but I don't know where it was.
Not quite good enough, are you?
Obviously not. Obviously not. Just not quite enough. Does somebody know where the discreet entrance into the city is? I'm sure I saw one last time, but I just don't remember where it is. Because it's very obvious that they're not going to let us in. I have a feeling it's on the other side. Because this is going to be locked, yeah. I'm sure there's a way in. Anyone wanna let me in the city? I've got to... Please, I've got to kill someone that's in there. It's urgent. I promise I won't kill you if you let... I can't promise that. What am I saying? I promise I'll kill you quickly if you let me in. Well, I've almost done a full lap. It's not gonna let me in there. Can I just... No, that's just a stable. And this has led me back to here. Oh, I'm like, who's this dude? Away! Will she lead me to an entrance? No, that's sad. That's very sad. Way under here or something? Man, it's dark. I don't know if you guys can even see anything. I can barely see anything. I'm underwater anyway. I'm sure there was a way in. Maybe it's further around this way. I didn't realize it actually came out this way. Do I like go into someone's house? I still think it's kind of weird that none of the guards have a key. They were just sent out to, they were sent outside to deal with the riffraff, and then they're never allowed back in. What if I go in here? Will this have a connection to the city? I mean, it's not looking promising. Is this it? Nothing else? Just the mead vats? There's a little bit over here. This doesn't look very promising. Oh!
Allow me to recommend Blackfriar mead, the purest
I
in all of
did it! Thank you, good sir. I will be on my way. I knew there was a way in. You can't keep a good man with a big hammer out. Riften discovered. Oh yeah. Alright, time to find ourselves an old lady to murder. And the even more spiffing news is that because I haven't been inside of Riften yet, the guards are all still alive. Look at them! Look at how many of them there are. We've got a whole bunch of new playthings. Who is that? Harold? Who the flip is Harold? I'm like, the guards are here. No, just Harold. For Harold? Oh my goodness. We're very hurt. Let's just walk over here a sec. Alright, I'm just gonna mosey on over here for a sec. Problem is, too many of you have shields, and that's kind of frowned upon by me. Are you guys like twins or something? Took an arrow to the face. You might want to unfriend that person off Jarl March book. I don't know why I specifically went for Jarl March, considering we're in Riften. Oh, look at how many targets there are. Oh, it's like a veritable buffet. I'm slowly running out of magic though, so I am gonna have to deal with you guys nice and quick if that's alright. Alright, that one. Deal with the twins. Oh wait, no, I already killed one of the twins today. Oh, that's sad. Another one. Come on. Come on then. Alright, fine, I'll heal. Flipping archers, can you guys stop that? Very rude. Just trying to have fun here. Come on. What? How did that miss? Stop that. Oh, he's got a big axe. Look at him. That's cute. Missed. That was on me. Come on. Next. Gee, no one told me there were so many people in Riften. I feel like this is the the warmest welcome I've had so far. Not even Solitude had this many. Oh, also, this is the dude from Windhelm. He looks exactly the same. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, who's that? Somebody just hit me with something and it kind of hurt. Must be that dude. Come on. Oh, he's got an invisible sword. Oh, now he's got an invisible life. Hey, buddy. Wow, you're the weakest of the bunch. Could have fought you first. It would have been even quicker. Alright. That's right. That's why I'm here. Just for you, big man. That was the miracle that happened. Hey, what's up? Oh, you're a beggar. No, get out of here. Yeah, I mean, I really did work up a thirst after, you know, what happened, so. Alright, into the orphanage. Now that nobody can stop me. Not that they could even if they wanted to beforehand. Hey, buddy! Mission complete. Excuse me. You're gonna tell someone. That's a really relaxing pose, I think. She's just doing some yoga. Kids! Kids, relax! She's clearly doing some weird newfangled yoga pose. You know the people out at Windhelm bringing it down to Riften? Oh, they're celebrating. Yeah, I mean... It's... Wait, you guys... You were celebrating a second ago. Which one of you little buggers wants it next then? I think they're probably celebrating because Geralt is dead. But then they're like, why did you kill the other chick? She was fine. Leave me alone. I mean, that is a strong pose though. You gotta be... kids, you gotta be honest though. Like, that's a strong pose. Greylord deserved it. Yeah. I mean, they all deserved it. Everyone I killed because they deserved it, question mark? And definitely not because they just happened to be where I was. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Maybe I should leave them alone. I'm literally trying to leave. Just rejoice in your victory and I'm leaving. Alright, now we go back to... I'm glad that we finally got into Riften. Now we can quick travel though. Alright, we go back to Windhelm. We tell the kid the good news. We go, hey kid! After killing all of the people that resided in Riften, that happened to have a job as a guard, and were trying to kill me, I finally killed the person that you wanted me to kill. And the other chick that was there as well, who was probably actually fine. Wait, what? It's up there, okay. Oh, that's why I was doing that, because it's like... Yeah, it goes over this area, doesn't it? Oh, what? Oh, around here? Huh? I'm so confused. I've somehow beamed this up pretty hard. Here we go, we found it now. Be like, good news, kid! I murdered everyone! Woo!
Well, we're all of the kind. Is she...
Oh yeah.
Ah, I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
What did you give me? We good? Family heirloom. What was the family heirloom again? There you go. It's a plate! Listen here, you little... You know what? It's fine. If I could just take a nap in your bed, though? No? Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go to the inn then. Get a nice, cozy night of sleep. With absolutely nothing on my conscience. Conscience. Completely clear conscience. Candlehearth Hall, is that what they're calling the inn? Yes, looks like it. Alright, if you could just give me a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Sick.
I'll show you.
You'll show me a room. What if I just walk up here, though? That's not...
One of the best
Who's
soldiers in
this?
Stormcloak armor. Like a short chest.
I heard that one before.
Every night, I walk around the grave.
Put down the drum. I guess, obviously, the thing wasn't upstairs. Oh, here we go. It's alright, I literally just did a lap around the whole flippin' building and found it before you got down here. You know what? You probably have to sleep for like the whole time. I actually don't. To be fair, I don't actually know if that's how it works in Skyrim or if it's just an Oblivion thing. I don't really remember. But let's just have a just a cheeky 23-hour nap, you know. Just a quick one. And wake up! Your beast blood keeps you from a restful sleep? Oh, really? Does that mean that we can never find the Dark Brotherhood? Because we're never actually rested? How do we get the... I thought that was supposed to do it. I thought we were supposed to... No, what happened? Oh, there's a completely different kid. No wonder. Who was the... One of these people sent thugs after me. Okay, I don't know. I thought that was it. Does someone that knows this game, can somebody confirm you just don't get the 10% skill rate from resting? Oh. Can someone confirm though what about the Dark Brotherhood? Because I thought you had to do his quest with the Black Sacrament and then like sleep. Oh. Hadvar. You were too young. Actually, that's not even my horse, is it? I think my horse died miles away. Somewhere else. I think you trigger the Dark Brotherhood by resting after 3 days. Oh, really? So it's not just that night thing. Well, this could end poorly. We'll go and do the, we'll finish off some of the companion stuff first now. And then we'll, that didn't really have that much. And then we'll come back. And then we'll, by come back I mean we'll try and do the Dark Brotherhood stuff. Are they up there? Please tell me they're not up there. Oh no, they're like way further away. Jeez, it's gonna be a long hike to get there. That's gonna... Look, I thought it was gonna hurt. I didn't think it was just gonna outright kill me. Rip. Oh, this is... I just got down this part successfully. Oh my... Are you serious? How did I manage to save at this point? That apparently... Oh my... Don't do this to me. I succeeded! I made it! I made this part! Before, like after I saved it. Okay. Come on. We're not getting stuck here. Okay, there we go. We're down one layer at least. Alright, now don't just leap off the edge here. We need to remember this. There is actually a bit of a jump here. At the end of this glacier. We don't want to just yeet ourselves into the abyss. Okay, good. There's a way down here. I didn't even think that was like a risky part to go down or anything. I think go around this way. Because I think otherwise we're going to get caught going over massive glaciers when we could just actually go around through the paths area a little bit more. Isaac out there rocking a Volendrung? Yep, that's it. That's the boy we've got. We finally got him. Also, welcome Truman Gangster. It's been a while. How you doing? You've missed the you missed the best part of what exactly we just did with Volendrung. Let's just say we might not be welcome in Riften anymore. I mean, and many other places, but Riften is the most recent. Smash and Skulls? Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it, yeah. And we're handing out some bonks, shall we say, with the old hammer. Oh, it's a bear. It's a cave bear. Ooh, level up. I still never get over the fact that it does like a stab. Let's just go health with a hammer. Yeah, 70 was what we needed, so we can get. Oh no, that's right. Wait, can I get this one now? Oh, that'll be handy. We'll do that. The problem is the heavy armor we need is up the top left there. I think the top right's still pretty good though. Oh yeah, we do need that. That's level 100. But like the 3 on the way up or the 2 on the way up or something are just useless to us. So we've been going down restoration, and we also obviously want to get our two-handed stuff maxed out. Bonky Donk? Yeah, it's this is Clarence, also known as the Fairy Bonk Mother. We do like to bonk, whichever way you want to interpret that. Both is good. Alright, here we go. Let's finish off the companion stuff, and then I don't know. We've finally woken up the dragons, so that we'll actually now see dragons in the world, which is about time.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and its most trusted. Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way.
Okay. What if I just take this stuff?
Something.
No, I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to activate.
Until next time.
What did that open? This? Was this what it opened? Skeever! I'm gonna say yes. Hey, buddy. Yep. Bonk. Oh, it's satisfying. The big hammer is very satisfying. We don't need anything here. Just move on. Howdy. What's up? You and your ghost shield. You are no match for me, peasant. You call yourself a companion? Well, that was easy. Next. Yoo-hoo! Nah. Don't you block me with your ghost shield? How rude. Just kill that shit instead. I want to kill this one! Finally. I'm just gonna look in this chest real quick. That was a waste of time. Ow, no. I don't want to hit Vilcus. Come on. So, why are we killing the companions exactly? I thought they were our friends. Oh, he was. I was like, why is this guy unkillable? What the fuck is he talking about?
Cairn, the big crawly ones have been too much for me. Everyone
Speed
has
race?
its weakness, and this one is mine.
You don't like spiders?
But I will stay.
I'll bring you back one.
Give my regards to Ysgramor.
Bring you back one as a pet. Is it this way? More people. There are no friends when it comes to bonking. Well, depends what kind of bonking you're talking about. Well, I guess we were heading this way, so it must just be this way. Oh yeah, right. I see. Hey, buddy. Give you the old slap. Thank you. Thank you. Next. Excuse me, coming through. Housekeeping! Oh, God. I'm not sure if you've noticed, madam, but there is a lot of unsavory characters in your domain. Some people may call them children. Yours are not children. They're a plague, a pestilence on this land. Oh my goodness, she's about to hurt me. I mean, so much like regular children, to be honest, but they have 8 legs, so it's a little bit different. Is there a way to open this from here? Yes. Got it. Both. Both. Both is good. Shut up. You guys aren't very capable warriors. I mean, I know you're ghosts and all, but come on now. Alright. Press on. I'm assuming at the very bottom there's going to be someone that's actually wielded a weapon before and can actually, you know, take more than a few hits. You guys are just disappointing. Okay, he's dead. Bonk. You wouldn't bonk a ghost. Damn right I would. And I'm not going to tell you which way I mean. This looks like the right way. Okay, well this looks like a trap. Did that open this? I think so. Alright, come on then. Come on. Slap. Hey, buddy. Oh, the can opener on a ghost. That's one I've not thought of before. Oh. Two-handed. Oh, nice. Okay, so we weren't at 90 for the two-handed, so I didn't miss out on that, thank goodness. Cheeky quick save. Oh, okay, so this has got to be Big Ghost, right? Hey, buddy.
Greetings, Shield. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade Hirsi. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the companion's leader.
What about all those other people I just murdered?
Old Vignar could see half a dozen of them.
Do they not exist?
And I see them all.
Doggo ghost? Wait, is there a werewolf ghost?
Hirsi's realm. And they all see me. You brought honor to the name of the companions. We won't soon forget it. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads.
Yes, unfortunately I couldn't get rid of them.
It will release their magic. For me, at least.
Wow, so selfish. Literally just for you. Oh. Doggo. Is that thing supposed to be like... Is that thing supposed to be fighting? Oh, there we go. It was just like weird that it was just dead on the ground. Wow, that was tricky. You really couldn't have defeated that.
Greetings, Shield, and so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by Hirsi. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But
Isn't Sovngarde only supposed to be for Nords though?
victory
Kind of not a Nord.
and lead the companions to further glory.
See ya.
Right? Did he say you were to lead the companions?
You're damn right.
You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell
The Harbinger of Log, that's right. It is us. It is I, Clarence Doombringer, the Harbinger of Log. Okay. We're supposed to do something here now? Is there at least a way to leave? Wait, up here. Oh, there's a chest. Maybe that'll have something in it. You know what? That'll sell. Okay, there's a way out there. That's probably it. Alright, well, we're head companion now, I guess. So, we pretty much just want to... What, wait for... Wait for, the thing? You know the thing. Wait for the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood person to come talk to me or whatever.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something. He's not a werewolf anymore? Even dead? This is a good thing. Oh, you don't have to worry about any problems from me. I do what I'm told.
Congruta Lions.
Until
I
next
wouldn't
time.
have expected. Yes, you brought honor to it, even after his death.
Alright, cool. See ya.
Be careful.
I'm out. Or take 3 naps. Just take 1 big nap. Or I could just like... If I like fast travel across the other side of the world, will that work? You know what? Let's go somewhere where we're welcomed. Riverwood. I may be exaggerating.
By order of the Yard, I command you to halt.
Who said that? Hello? Well, you know, I'm just gonna have a nap then. Oh, it's a courier's here.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Yes.
Got this note. Don't know.
Is this it? Ah, this is it. Okay, so I don't have to sleep.
Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Time to cleanse the Empire of its filth.
Can you move, you stupid courier? You right, son? You kind of got in the way a little bit. Oh, I accidentally picked them up. It's fine. Just
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
good lad. Alright, walk it off. I'm gonna go read this note. What note was it called again? I've literally already forgotten. Mysterious note? Yeah, well that's one of them, but wasn't there another one? No, that was a different one? I wish I could remember in what order I got these. Oh, you know what? I should just read all these. Do I still need to sleep? Let's just see what happens if I just rest for an hour. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. So it is still like this. Thought it might have been. Hey buddy.
Sleep well. Does it matter? You're warm, dry. Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered.
Yes, that's
Things like that tend to get wrong.
that's what I did. Yep.
Misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Bone had it coming.
Mm.
And you saved your
And so did the rest of the guard. I mean, they were just.
But there is a
Wait.
slight
You were.
problem.
She wasn't. She wasn't talking about that, was she?
Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates.
Well, this could get a bit awkward.
Was by all rights a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole.
Well, maybe you should have been better at your job.
Must repay.
What can I say?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, you see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alone. But,
What if I say they all die?
well, see if you can
Kill her? As in kill Astrid?
make your choice. Make
You want me to
your
kill Astrid? Is that what you're saying?
I just want to observe.
Can you still join the Dark Brotherhood if you do that? Alright. I'll kill them.
I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that?
Alright, don't worry.
Well,
I'll make sure I choose the right one. Have you done that before? No, I haven't. I don't think I have.
to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack, and you'll be on your way.
So here's how this is gonna go. I'm gonna... Quick save, just in case. I'm gonna turn around.
Which one will you choose?
I'm just gonna see... Whatever I want. And then can I kill her as well? Maybe you shouldn't have been hiding on a bookshelf. Alright, there we go. Success. Great success. Blade of Woe, the thing looks alright. These things don't weigh too much. Sithis Blade. Alright, well. Wait, destroy the Dark Brotherhood? Do I now get to just like hunt down the Dark Brotherhood rather than doing their contracts? Is that what happens now? I literally didn't know you could do that. Alright, well let's look. Destroy the Dark Brotherhood. Oh no, Pete, what have you done? Report Astrid's death to a guard. What if we go to... Look, I know there's still a guard alive in Winterhold. Can't fast travel? Oh, is there a bloody mud crab in these waters somewhere? There's probably stuff in this swamp everywhere. What are the guards gonna do? There we go, I can do it now. Alright. Let's go to Winterhold, the one place where the guards don't want to kill us yet. And see if we can turn in Astrid to one of the guards. Wait, are there guards in Winterhold? There... I thought there was. Oh yeah, here we go.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
Yeah, crazy how that happened. Just to clarify, you only heard about the one murder, right? Just asking, just completely. I don't mean anything by it.
You did what? By the gods, you're serious. You'd better report this to Commander Marrow right away. He's at the Penitus Oculatus outpost, up in Dragonbridge.
Oh no. They want me to go to Dragonbridge? I have a feeling this is, Oh. Yeah, I mean, well, we'll see what happens. Wait, what enemies are nearby now? You guys aren't enemies. Is there a dragon? No? Oh, yes, there is a dragon. Hey buddy, that's a blood dragon. I shouldn't have released the dragons. Can you stop that? Come on, land so I can... So this is the one you killed at the college. I forgot it. I'd forgotten about it entirely. Can you kindly not do that? I don't have any ranged weapons. Come down here. Face me like a chicken. I really need to get Dragon Rend. Nah, can't get him. Does he have to be fought like over here at the actual college? Because every time I remember fighting him, I remember his corpse being in this courtyard. Ah, there we go. Welcome to the ground, son. It's not very nice down here. Bad decision. Oh yeah. Snapping at me face, are ya? Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh! Look at Clarence go, the fairy bonk mother himself. Bad choice. Let's take some gold. Take your soul. And then we can hopefully quick travel. In the center. Yeah. This is where I remember the body always being, but I could never remember if it was like just coincidence or it basically had to do that. I'm sure you could probably kill it back out there, but you'd have to have ranged attacks and I just don't. Alright, let's see what happens when we go over here. This could be bad. Nope. Wrong button. Yeah, that's right. My thing just scrolled for no apparent reason again. Alright, there we go. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're referring to. No, that's not what I want. I have a feeling it may be a problem trying to talk to this dude about the Dark Brotherhood. Like, hey buddy, I killed the leader of the I killed a member of the Dark Brotherhood. I also may have killed everyone that you know and love. But don't worry about that. The important thing is that I killed the leader of the Dark Brotherhood. They go around murdering people and we can't have psychopaths and murderers on the loose. So I brought an end to that. So I feel like I need, you know, money or something. I don't know. Is that a bear? Eat the child. What is a bear doing here? Who did you kill, by the way? Deprived me of a kill. Lodfar. Well, finders keepers. Oh, a tomato. Nice. Okay, where is the dude? Alright, let's see if he just tries to instantly murder me.
Yes?
Somehow he's chill.
The leader of the Dark Brotherhood?
But it wasn't the leader. She's not the leader, is she? Astrid wasn't the leader, was she? Maybe she was.
This is a stroke of good fortune. Long have I watched the Dark Brotherhood's movements, waiting for the time to strike. That time is now. My agents have recently acquired the passphrase to their sanctuary.
That's convenient.
Silence, my brother. Every assassin in that hole must be put down.
Well, I've played this game. I haven't played this game an enormous amount of times, but I've definitely played this game a couple times. I genuinely never knew that you could just kill her and then go kill everyone in the sanctuary. Otherwise, I 100% would have done that at some stage. Like, doing the Dark Brotherhood quests are actually generally pretty fun. But, yeah, I didn't know that you could just kill her. It's down here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Falkreath. Oh, they love me in Falkreath. We'll be fine. It's niche. It really is, because most people would just be like, oh, cool, Dark Brotherhood. More killing. Fun.
I order the ark. Stop right there.
I'm sorry, gents. We may be at an impasse. Alright. Pull your jets, would you? Alright. It's fine. Just get this guy while he's down. Real quick. Who's this guy? Jurak. Who's that? I didn't kill him. Well, not this time anyway. Must have killed him last time. Or you've got a problem with bears or something. Because there was a bear in one of the other places that killed someone. That I had no part of. Batter up. Oh, bit of lag there. Oh, bit of lag. I cannot wait for my new graphics card. She does say you can't leave until someone in this room is dead. Well, exactly, that is true. And to my credit, everyone in that room was dead by the time I left, other than me. Although I am dead on the inside. So, technically, by the time I left, at least one person in that room was dead. And really, everyone was dead. So I fulfill my promise. Don't know why she had to be all pissy about it. Alright, here we go. Time to kill the Dark Brotherhood. A thing that I've only just learnt is a thing. Man, I'm looking forward to playing the Outer Worlds when my new equipment arrives and when it comes up in rotation. Because it's like this game in a lot of ways, but you have a lot more freedom in who you can kill, and the game just keeps going. You don't have nearly as many of the instances where it's like, oh, they're unconscious. You can just be like, alright, I've done everything I need to do here now, let's just kill everyone and move on. Which is going to be fun. We can just go through a town, do all the stuff that we need to do, and be like, well, pulls out minigun. It's that time. Howdy, friendo. That's like, ugh! That's right. That's all I, Next. I am... No. I can still see you. I am the Dark Brotherhood now. You don't have anything exciting. Next. Where's Cicero? I want to kill him. He's a prick. Oh, they've got... Look at this fancy wall you've got in here. Oh, and a spider. Called Liz. No, not Liz. Open up this door. Aha, you're on fire, sir. It's Mr. Bumpy. You're dead. Rip. Ocean. Alright. Smashing. Stained glass window as well. Must be real disrespectful. Okay, who's next? Someone down here. Okay, someone over here. Another one down. Welcome, amazing Matty Nugget guy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's really cool. You can absolutely do this, killing every single member of Dark Brotherhood. But once you do this, it's good to have a backup file because you can't join them after they're dead. Look, that's fine. Obviously, I mean, it obviously does say that you're new to the stream. We're not too concerned about people being alive or not in this playthrough, let's say. I have played this through before. Well, like, this is the first time, as I was mentioning before, this is the first time that I even knew, like, I learned about the fact that you could even kill them. I didn't realize there was an option to just kill her and then kill everyone. This is the first time I've ever learned of this. Which is lovely. But we don't exactly have the greatest track record outside of this this cave either, so let's see what happens when we leave. Seat. Yep. Alright, well, the cleansing is completed. Perfect. Is there anyone here to stop me? I don't think so. Let's go back to Dragon Bridge. It's the first time you can kill him. He's the only red guard with red. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Ignore that guy. He's it was a dragon or a bear or so, yeah, it was that bear. It was the bear did it, I promise. Alright. I did it.
Tavern is down the road a piece.
Can it be true?
Yes.
Have you actually done it?
I did it.
This is a great day, my friend.
It is.
Struck a blow against darkness that will not soon be forgotten. Here, as promised, a most generous reward.
That is fairly generous. Just wait for that quick save.
I'll make sure the Emperor himself knows of all you
Sorry, what?
Hey, watch it.
He's unkillable, isn't he? Of course he is. What about you? You unkillable? Not so much. For $9, that was worth it. You got anything else in here? Wait! Is that... Boys, yellow tuning? Is that saying that you stole that mammoth tusk? Sir? Sir? I'm not the real monster here. You're the real monster. I'll just take some of this. That was a coin purse. Take that. I'm gonna just stand up for a second so I can slap you back down. Thank you. You found me, did you? Wow. How good of you. Very smart of you. Oh, 90. We've got 90 now. So once we get a level up, we can get the next upgrade for our two-handed. Okay. Well, I think we can do. We could probably do like one little bit more of a quest. What was the next thing on our list? I don't really know. We can't do that one. Don't want to do that one just yet. Dawn Guard. We could go to Solstheim now. Oh yeah, enemies. I hate how certain people you can't kill. Yeah, I know, right? I was just saying just a moment ago that I'm really looking forward to playing through... Oh, here he is. The Outer Worlds, because... Why is she got a broom? Is she going to come and attack me? Because there's pretty much no one that you can't kill in that game and still keep playing. Whereas in this one, there's just like certain people that it doesn't really matter. Ooh, who's this? What kind of afflicted refugee are you? You don't look like a refugee, you got armor on. Full dwarven armor? What kind of a refugee is that? Yeah, you can just be like, well, I'm done with this place now. guess I'll kill everyone and leave, and you can just do it and just keep going, which is one of my favorite things about that game. Because at the moment, let's just say there's a few places, at least, that we're not exactly the most welcome.
Captain Gallon does the business around Northern Main, just shape and ready to go.
Wait, what? How am I...
Northern Main is ship shape and ready to go. Captain Gallon does the business around here. I'm just a ship's name.
Where's Captain Gallon? Oh, is he this dude? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm actually on Cellstone. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Why are we going back to Skyrim? Let's just pop on one of the quests for here. I don't remember what... Oh, wait. It was this one, wasn't it? We don't need that anymore. It was Dragon Ball quest. Where are we? Up there. Oh, no, not that. Please. 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 Okay, well, I guess we'll travel here and then we'll start going up there. Who's your favorite NPC in Skyrim? That's a good question. Oh, here's all the junk I threw on the floor. It's been such a long time since I've played. Like, I barely even remember who there is. What is this thing? It's a big grasshopper, but it's ash hopper. Gotta catch 'em all. Wait, no, that's Ash Ketchum. Close enough. I mean, everyone loves Lydia, right? Said no one ever. Ever? God, I can speak, I swear. Adoring Fan, another classic. Trying to think who I actually genuinely do like. I'm trying to remember any of the characters. It's been so long since I've played through it. I only like vaguely remember. I mean, Cicero was interesting. Not that I actually liked him. He was a twat. I hated him, but that was sort of what made him interesting. Who else? Man, I feel like I need to have like a... Oh, hey, buddy. I feel like I need to go through a list and see who I actually even remember. You are taking a surprising amount of hits. Right, you just do that while I heal myself, and then I'll get levels. Ow! Holy Moses! If you could not do that again, that would be greatly appreciated. Can you stop? You stupid little bugger. Yeah. In answer to that, though, I don't really remember them well enough, other than the ones that I've mentioned who I clearly don't actually like. They're annoying, but in that way, I kind of do like them. Because they're annoying, because they're at least entertaining. These guys are actually pretty tough. I might die here, because they drained my magicka. Let's do... So many potion salads. Plentiful healing, there we go. Okay, if we kill this guy, we should be alright. so hurt. No, there is no surrender. There is only death. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. It was Ash. He became a creature since the years of Pokemon. The Pokemon actually all caught him, put him in a Pokeball, and then turned him into a Pokemon. Hey, that's pretty good. Man, still play this stuff looks good in this mod. Well, we successfully did it, everyone. We killed Ash Ketchum, the greatest Pokemon trainer that has ever lived. I mean, was he though? I feel like he just had a lot of... Really? He just had a big show about him, but I feel like he probably wasn't even that good. To clarify, I've never actually really watched Pokemon. I don't really know much about it. Even though like everyone else in my generation was obsessed with it, I never really watched it. Some people may find that offensive. That's fine. Don't care. Alright, I'm going to get to this marker. Probably kill some dudes. And then I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up because it is pretty late here. How far away is this marker? Ooh, still kind of far. Well, better get a move on. If we run into one more, like any more interruptions, I'll kill the interruptions. Are they dragon skeletons? Wowzers. Well, I suppose that should be concerning or something. What's the dragons? Now these are the people I'm supposed to be freeing. It's very tempting to just free them from their mortal coil instead. Okay, actually we have found our way here pretty easy. It's actually closer than I thought. Reaver Outlaw. See, these guys were our enemies a second ago.
You there. What brings you to this place? Why?
I am the Dragonborn.
I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
What if I killed them all?
I am
Would that be saving?
Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself.
Very
My
sad.
father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here.
But I just got here.
Friends beyond the help.
God damn it.
We need to find a way into the temple below.
Alright, well. Temple below it is, but that will have to be on another episode of Clarence, the Fairy Bonkler. Alright, let's quit this. There we go. We did it. We did it, everyone. Oh, my goodness. We are wanted in a lot of places. For anyone who hasn't been to the stream before, we are currently wanted in... Let's see if I can remember the names of them. Solitude, Dawnguard, sorry, Dawnstar, not Dawnguard, Riften. Okay, it's going to be easier to do it this way. Not Winterhold. We may have killed all of the guards several times over in all of the holds in all of Skyrim. Maybe. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say we definitely did. I'm just going to say that it's possible. It's entirely possible that that's happened. Maybe. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a bit of a quiet one tonight. There wasn't too many people here. Most of the people that were here were lurking. I think it's also partially because I thought I'd try something a little bit different tonight, and I knew this would probably happen. I mean, I think it probably would have happened anyway, but I put it on the category-wise, I put it on the special edition instead of just normal Skyrim, which has a lot less people watching it and following it. So I had a feeling that it wasn't going to get many people, but I had to check to see if that was indeed going to be the case. And then from next week onward, I'll switch it back to the normal Skyrim tag, because I think there was definitely more people, like even just random people that hadn't been in the stream before, rocking up more regularly when we had it on the normal tag. Which, yeah, I kind of expected, but you got to test these things every now and then. Otherwise, you're not sure. You're just not sure. But especially for anyone that's new to the stream, I'm a variety streamer. I do different things on different days. Monday is the Skyrim day at the moment. Well, it'll be Elder Scrolls, if anything, actually Bethesda, because we've finished Oblivion, we're doing Skyrim, and then we're going to start on the Fallout series. I mean, also we're going to go to Outer Worlds, but I don't know if that's going to be on the Monday. But we're going to be playing through all of those games, so if you're interested in any of those games, Monday is where it's at. And then tomorrow, Tuesday night, we have City Skylines at the moment is what we're playing. I don't know how much longer we're going to be specifically playing City Skylines. I think we might end up swapping it out for something else sometime relatively soon, but it just depends on how we feel in the stream. If I get to a point where I'm like, kind of feel like I've done everything I needed to do, then we'll move on to something else. And then of course Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. It's a bit of a rotating sort of selection of games on the Wednesday. This Wednesday is going to be the movies, the old classic, the old retro. I mean, I suppose it's not really retro. Well, it kind of is. Old school game. We are in charge of a movie studio, and you make movies, and it's surprisingly pretty entertaining. That's what we're going to be doing on the Wednesday. Thursday, we are still playing through Dragon Age Origins. We have just we got to Denerim, and then we had to go back to, I don't know where the place is, but we're looking for the Urn of Ashes to save the Earl. I've been playing too much Skyrim. The Earl. And then I think we can continue doing stuff in Denerim or whatever. So I think we're relatively close to the end of that game, which would be good. So we can move on to the next one. And then of course Friday we do a co-stream with a fellow streamer called Annukes. I think we're going to be doing. We just finished A Way Out last Friday. Excuse me, which was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun playing that game. And then we played at the end of that stream, because we finished a bit early, we played some Quake 4, because that just came out on Game Pass, and I think we're going to play that again for like the whole stream this week though. Because it was really fun. I genuinely really had a blast playing that game. Basically you guys are going to be able to play along as well, which reminds me, I need to do I should do it as like an event, because if you guys have Quake 4 or have Game Pass and want to play along with us, you can join in. I think we're going to try and get bots working, but you guys should be able to join in still, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the week coming up. Nothing over the weekend, as usual. Don't stream over the weekend. and then back on the Monday again with some more Skyrim. So I hope you guys are ready for that, keen for that. It's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good week. I think we'll have excuse me, a couple games sort of up for completion in the near future. Some of them we are still going to move on to the next in the series, but we like to have like a little palate cleanser break in between, so we'll get to play something else at least for a bit, and then yeah, some other games that we'll just be completely shelving and moving on to an entirely new game to start. So there's going to be some new stuff on the horizon, which is going to be good. All my computer parts are on their way. My new desk is coming. All the new bells and whistles are on their way. I mean, things are already looking like so much better than they were just a month ago. But with the new graphics card and new CPU and stuff like that, we're going to be able to do a lot more than we can now. And we're not going to have those wag spikes that we've been dealing with. So, anyway, let's see if we want to raid someone. You know what? We're gonna raid Moon. She's playing Breath of the Wild at the moment. So we're gonna go raid her. Excuse me. Be chill. Be your normal charming selves. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Let's set up the raid for some City Skylines, or next week if you're specifically interested in some more Skyrim. Let's get everyone into the raid. Everyone get into the raid. Get those free points. Get those extra points. Get the points. The raid points. The channel point raid. Raid channel point? I don't know. Alright, I think that's everyone that we're going to have. Like I said, very quiet stream tonight. I really appreciate everyone that came out. It's very difficult streaming to an empty stream. Honestly, I've been fairly lucky in the fact that we usually have at least a couple people every stream. But every now and then, especially on a Monday, I think is just a bit quieter. So I appreciate everyone that does come along, and even if you're lurking, but especially if you're chatting and stuff, I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's raid out, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Tomorrow for City Skylines, next week for Skyrim. Bye bye.